everybody. Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to the weekly reading. We're going to do some short messages for this week. We're going to start with Aries. Oh, I ain't even ready, y'all. Hold on. Gotta get my timestamps. So we'll start Aries at 16 seconds. Aries. Somebody left behind some footprints. You know how somebody, I don't know why I get that sneaky vibe, like somebody, either they left good footprints or they left bad ones. Or this could be like something that leads the path for you. It's like somebody's passing you the baton and they, you know, like on the Underground Railroad, they left little clues. Something like that could be happening with you this week. There could be a message that comes through this week. We got message of concern. And we have community. So let's see what's going on, Aries. Oh, honey. I'm sorry. Choke me up a little bit, Aries. Well, that's over. Whatever it is, it was happy, it was beautiful, it was sad. But is it a person? You're walking away from something, and I feel like you're walking away. How do you feel about this? You have an emotion, you haven't moved on emotionally. But maybe you are working on it, okay? What is this, Aries? So you have to move on from it. It's sad. There's a lot of memories, but you realize it's not what you need. There's something like that. But I wouldn't look at it as a waste of time or energy. I would just look at it for what it is and see that it's time not to put any more effort in that direction, any more of your energy in that direction. You're walking away from the King of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Somebody didn't, I don't know if they just didn't step up to the plate, if they were like controlling boss or something, or if this was just like a hair nuisance. I don't know what that means. But you're not interested in, it's looking like a relationship with someone. I don't know, my nails getting too long, y'all, to shuffle these cards. This is about you letting go of the past. There could have been somebody, this King of Swords is here again in the reverse. Somebody either didn't know. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse? Somebody didn't make a decision in time. This is about a relationship. Somebody was too afraid. How they really feel. The song that's playing right now is called Streets. So this person may be detaching from you. You know, it's like somebody may leave you a message that they're leaving or that they're detaching or something like that. They may not even like whereas they could have done it a different way. Or they could have been honest sooner or something like that. Why is community here? You know, it could have been that what you were surrounded by, the energy that you were surrounded by, it could have been this could have been somebody who lived in your community, or it could have just been a community of people that you were surrounding yourself with, Aries, and you got to be careful who you surround yourself with, because I feel like they were affecting what it was that you could make happen. You know, they were affecting your manifestation abilities. So be careful of the company that you keep, okay? There may be a message that comes from someone in your community that actually sets you free from this energy. Be careful of the company you keep, I feel, is the biggest thing. Advice for Aries this week. You did the right thing. Whatever this is that you're walking away from, you're doing the right thing. Deep down, you had a fear of it too. Who's this? It's almost like if you had done it, you would have been unhappy. You're supposed to be in charge of your life. Or whatever this is, you're supposed to be the boss. It's a you thing. You're more in control. And I'm not saying that you got to be single for the rest of your life. It may have been just this particular energy that you were connected with. What you felt in your spirit was right. You did the right thing by avoiding it. Or you will do the right thing by avoiding it. This was supposed to be something that was a lesson for you, Aries. So be bold. Be the first one out the gate. There's somebody who wants you to come with them. And I don't think that you've released this person yet. But you're also not expressing too much to this person either. Be careful of what you're thinking. You're the only one who's thinking it. Ask yourself if you're growing in this situation. And try to focus on what's good. Because when you focus on what's good, the good increases. When you focus on what's negative, the negative increases. I'm going to move on to Taurus. That was too long. I always try to like shorten them, but I don't know. Taurus. I just heard demotion. Or maybe somebody's losing one position, but they're not gonna be broke. Whatever it is. If you're concerned about money, like I just told Aries, when you focus on the good increases. That's really easy to say. Okay. I'm not trying to give y'all no cheesy shit to try to make it better or anything like that, but it's a real thing. I was just telling a Taurus not too long ago, to focus on the things that he can change in his situation right now. Because focusing on the things that you can't change in your situation, it's not going to do anything for anyone, right? Easier said than done again. Sometimes you got to know what's your battle and what's not. Don't be in denial about the change that's happening. Allow yourself to walk away. Don't fight it. Don't give up. Something about giving up control. Some of you may have felt like you failed at something and you're wondering why. Because I feel like you had so many high hopes for this situation. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or somebody who may be upset and walking away from you, taking some space from you. You feel like this person has been avoiding you, maybe. This could be somebody who's been really back and forth. It's like, either I don't know. The in and out of the situation has you like, should I just let this go? I don't really have any hope that it's going to do more than it's already done. Should I just let this go? Maybe that's what you should do. You may feel like the person on your mind is connecting with someone else and has left you waiting. Because you feel like this person is your counterpart, Taurus. But you're not putting your feelings into it right now out of maybe fear of rejection. This could be you or another person on your mind. I think this is about getting out of the lack mind state because we've got poverty in the reverse. So maybe it didn't turn out the way that I thought it would turn out, or it hasn't yet. But we attract things to us. And if I walk into a room and say, well, I'm never going to get the part, then I'm definitely not going to walk out with the part. You know what I mean? Now, you can't affect another person's free will, but you can at least introduce the energy that you would like to see in the situation. Let's see. Because they're thinking about you too. Didn't know that. But I don't know. Here's this Queen of Cups again. Maybe they're sad about something. They're stressed about something. They're a bit emotionally closed off right now. They might be still looking at this like, they may be looking at you sideways too, Taurus. Why are they looking like that? They're not interested in being in a situation where there's no reciprocation. Maybe they feel like you're spread thin. You know, I know somebody like that. It's like they're such a giver to their family, such a giver to the community, such a giver to their job that I'm like, baby, when you gonna have something that's for you? Oh, well, that's for later in life. No, it ain't. Now, who gonna take care of you? Why are you taking care of everybody else? Or something like that. That could be your story, Taurus. Your advice for the week. Allow this change to happen. There's a new start for you. Wherever you were stopping, because you got unfinished business with somebody. But what's stopping you is something, I don't know, either bags from the past, you know. Somebody is still carrying something that they need to be free from in order to get this. There's something that needs to end, and you know what it is because it's making you unhappy. You're losing patience with it. It could be a marriage that you're dealing with. It could be a job. Whatever it is stealing from you. Could be a Capricorn. Many of you need to just isolate yourself because a lot of you are trying to manifest a missed opportunity, but it's almost like it'll be all for naught if I walk in there with all these bags. It'll be all for nothing. If I come in there, I can't. It's almost like you got to be this tall to ride. Or, you know, when you're at the airport, you're checking your bag, it's too heavy. So either you're going to have to pay extra or something like that, Taurus. Anyway. That's just for Taurus. The love is not unrequited, but the chemistry's messed up between the two of you because of the bags. And that's the thing. Like, you can't hide energy. I say it all the time. You can hide a lot of tea, but you can't hide energy. Nothing comes in or out of your life uninvited, Taurus. And don't be a victim. Posture yourself for greatness. I feel like this is what this is saying. Anything that you're chasing is running from you. Attracted. These are the messages I just said, Taurus. So we're going to move on to Gemini. Have a wonderful week. I guess I just don't know how to give no short message. Gemini. Oh, honey. What's going on? Somebody may be, it's like they haven't found that job yet. Maybe they're feeling, maybe somebody's applying for jobs and they just haven't found that job yet. Working hard. It's like somebody's going to have to start all over again. Somebody could, okay. So somebody could be in despair over a fire sign or a water sign. Aquarius is here too. Moon. Somebody's like, I knew I should have disconnected from this person. Somebody could have dropped, I don't know, what's the connection between these two? Somebody's dropped a third party. That's what this is looking like the other woman has been dropped. But what was the... Is in reverse. Somebody found out about an ex. That's what this is looking like. It's looking like a cheating story. And I feel like you haven't moved on from this. You felt insecure about whatever this was. You felt like there was something going on. This person could have a lot of money, or maybe they don't. Maybe they put up a front like they did. Or there could be two different people who are in this barrel view. One could be an earth sign. Taurus is what it's given. They know that there's something that it's very much like the Taurus reading. They know that there's something that they have to disconnect from, right? Something about I can't keep sneaking around. But it's something about not being, it's like, and then I feel like there's another person who may be well off. And there's something here, we haven't moved on from this person, but there's like some kind of ending here, and it's like bad timing. Or something about bad timing over here. You feel like letting go of one of them, and you feel like the other one, you have no other choice. But you also look at that one as unrequited, and I feel like you've been in denial about it for a while. That they're not exactly what you thought, or exactly, maybe, you know, sometimes we make it up in our head who a person is because of what they're bringing. And so if this person showed up, you know, with some wingtip shoes on, you know, then it was like, ooh, you know, but it didn't mean that, maybe they fit the profile, but they may not be here for the assignment. You know what I mean? And you're just not even thinking about this other person. Maybe you had your chance at the mic, so there, I feel like there are two different energies that are coming your way. One who I feel like there's a situation that's out of your hands, but if you really think about it, was it what you wanted? And the other, I don't even think you think about it no more. I don't know why they're in your energy. They may be thinking about you. So one of them was really thought, oh yeah, I got Gemini in the bag. And the other one's like, I ain't even got the bag to talk to Gemini. Something like that. What's your advice? You're going to have to let go of anything that make your forehead wrinkle, Gemini. Because I think you're manifesting ending. Don't let this Mercury retrograde shit get to you, Gemini. You're supposed to be on a different path right now. The Magician, the World, and the Death card, let the change happen. Let it happen. Okay, I ain't saying, you know, I ain't saying y'all got to tune into my channel, and every time y'all tune into my channel, I'm telling y'all to break up with somebody. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But there's something that you need to let happen. Because it's major. And I think it's going to be making room for something that's much better, much more satisfying. Because I don't feel like you were satisfied in whatever it was that you were doing. Even though one of them looked like they had everything and the other one didn't, you know. Maybe your boo is somewhere in the middle. I don't know. Or maybe it's on another level, another vibration that you haven't allowed yourself to get to yet, Gemini. Allow yourself to get to that place so that you can attract that kind of person, that kind of thing. Because I don't even think you have passion for either one of these things anymore. Not truly. Not truly. Like, it don't wake you up in the morning with zest and vigor. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I can't even describe the feeling, but you haven't freed yourself from it yet. That's what you need to be working on this week. I almost called you ginger. Some of you could have ginger hair, or that could be your, maybe you need to detox. Something about ginger. Face your fears, and they will no longer be fears, Gemini. Become passionate about living again. And know that you are loved by the universe. Okay. Cancer. Oh, God. I can't type right now. Cancer. What the freak? Okay, whatever. You know how you a little nervous so your fingers don't type the right stuff. Cancer. Something around your home could be significant this week. Or some of you could be staying home this week, choosing not to travel, or something could keep you from traveling this week. Some of you have a very nice home too. Like, I feel like people like coming to your house. It's comfortable. It's always clean. There's always something to eat. I feel like some of y'all gonna be staying home this week though. There ain't no drama at your house. There's no stress at your house. Some of you may decide to do a little remodeling or start over in some way. Some of you could be working on different ways to protect your house, to protect your heart, and to let go of things. I feel like a lot of you are just letting go of control. But I feel like, there's somebody in your life who's an asshole, and you're dumping it. You're guarding yourself from this energy. You were very unhappy with whatever that was. Who's the Emperor in the reverse? Some of you might have been dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius. But whatever the case, you realize I don't have to put any more work there. Now I can focus on the things that I want to focus on. Now I can go get that plant down at IKEA that I saw. Now I can do this. Now I can go ahead and start seeing what it's going to take to add on to my house. There's something like that. There was a situation in your life, possibly with another water sign. There was no change. There was no growth. There was no evolution. You can't make, and you're avoiding it. You're avoiding it. You're getting the hell out of Dodge with some, it's a masculine energy where it's like nothing would move. Nothing would change. It's like somebody just wanted to leave this, I don't think they wanted to leave it like that, but it's like, I don't want to leave this chapter open. I don't want this thing, just kind of hanging over my head. Like, what could have happened? What was that all about? I don't think that's how you want to feel no more. You're over it. You're getting over a situation and you're choosing. That's what you're doing this week. You're making a choice to get over something that just wouldn't change. Because you're cardinal energy. You got to keep it moving. No matter how much you like to stay home or be, in your comfort zone, your energy is cardinal. And whatever this is, it was just stuck, stagnant, just sitting there. And I don't think he was with that. What's the advice for Cancer this week? Go. I just keep hearing go. Ooh, go get the money. Go get the money. Or go for the kind of relationship that you want. Get out and network this week. Because ain't nobody going to find you at your house, Cancer. Not nobody you don't already know. And I don't think you're interested in anybody you already know, okay? I think you're going to be avoiding a lot of things this week. I think you knew you were in denial for quite a while about a situation. that wasn't given enough to you, and it was building more resentment than happiness inside of you. It's time for you to start over, but a lot of you are going to be getting to the money, okay, this week. But be careful. Be careful, Cancer, that I would avoid trying to make any new connections while I'm in the energy that you're sitting in this week, because I feel like you're sad and you don't want to attract somebody who's sad. So I'm not saying run around and tell people, no, I can't talk to you right now because I'm sad. But I wouldn't like try to build anything with anyone based on that energy. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. I meant to tell Taurus that prosperity lies ahead, and I meant to tell Gemini, hold on to your vision. I hope y'all got that. But for you, Cancer, nothing is yet set in stone. So be careful, because I feel like your guard is up right now. You got a lot of, it might be a trust issue that you're having right now. You're not really trusting, and you don't want to attract that kind of energy to you either. But one thing you need to know is that the love was not unrequited between you and whoever. It was not unrequited. The love was real. I just think it didn't go you guys' way. And if you're dealing with the trust thing, trust you. That's the only person that you need to trust. The day you stop racing is the day that you win the race. So sometimes it's just about doing less. Make sure that you forgive as well. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that crushed it. So no matter who did it, honey. No matter who did it to you. And I feel like a lot of you had warnings about whoever this is or whatever that situation was. Two. I hope that makes sense. Leo. Some of you, some of y'all used to live a different kind of lifestyle, okay? Let's just say, it could be you, it could be somebody else. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but I got to tell you what I'm hearing. You know how a lot of people used to say, oh yeah, I used to steal. Some of y'all used to steal, okay? But I think, it's time to go. Somebody's really working on trying to be like better. If somebody really used to be a thief, it's like they're blocking the urge to do bad shit. Some of y'all need to get some sleep. Or some of y'all are really trying to talk to somebody. Y'all trying to block the urge of talking to somebody who you really desire. Maybe you feel like they steal your energy. Some of you might be trying to let go of an Aries. Allow yourself to start over, Pisces. I feel like there's a big energy of I don't want this to be over, but I keep thinking this person may reject me. So I could just, I don't know, I feel like somebody's going to move. And it feels like they're in denial. Like I should just be single. I should just, you know, not look back at this and go on and create this new life or go for this new opportunity. But something inside of them, deep down inside of them knows that that ain't the way. Or that ain't what you really want. So I feel like somebody is trying to stop themselves from reaching out to someone. Because they fear being rejected. They may have even done something wrong that made this they may have even done something wrong that makes them say, I know this person ain't gonna take me back. Something like that. What was the Seven of Swords? Or this could just be sneaking away without saying anything. Shoot. Or just, you know, leaving the rest behind, whatever. Somebody broke the trust here. There could be a trip that you're going on this week. But I feel like this trip interrupts something else that you had going on. Some of you could be moving, could be cross town, different state, new country. But it leaves I'm hearing a gaping hole. That sounds how it sounds. Anyway, it's leaving a hole in somebody's heart. Or it's leaving like what could have happened in this relationship. It's like something can't go further. There's an Aries in your life, honey. I don't care what you say. Oh, honey, it could be work that's separating the two of you. So it's kind of like one may never know. But Leo, you gotta, oh God, it's like you gotta try to feel better. You ain't gonna be able to get nothing done if you don't feel good. Let's see. Try to find those little pockets of time where you just allow yourself to feel good. And we all going through something. I had a situation at work where somebody just came in and pissed all over the room. You know? And sometimes people do that with a bad attitude, but in this case, this was somebody who was just being very over emotional. I think it was a Libra, actually. And she just came in and just dumped all over me. I was having a very bad day, okay? But I was still putting on my makeup. I was still getting ready for the show. I was still going to go out there and perform and do my job because that's what I came here to do. But this lady came in and she just sat down next to me, and it's like if you make eye contact with her, she melts. It's just, you know. And so I made eye contact with her, and God, why did I do that? She just starts, you know, breaking down and crying and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm like an insensitive bitch. I'm not saying that. I'm saying your timing is bad, okay? Because when I'm trying to get myself together for a show, I'm trying to get rid of whatever tears I had to cry in the bathroom. You know what I mean? So I can get out here and act like I'm happy and sing these songs to these people. I don't know why I was saying this to y'all, but be careful about people who want to come and dump all their shit on you. Okay? Maybe that's not your sadness. Maybe that's something that they need to deal with. You know what I mean? You can't help everybody. You cannot help everybody. Some of y'all need to hear that. Because some of y'all like to help. And the Knight of Pentacles says, stop. Stop doing that. How many places in your life are you actually winning? Or somebody is wanting something that they are clearly not getting enough from, and I feel like they're sitting in this sad energy about a relationship possibly that didn't work out. Or somebody knows that they have to go, or that there's a big energy of I can't take it with me. Advice for Leo. Many of you need to a lot of you are going to use your job in order to take your focus off of a breakup this week. And I feel like this feels like it's out of your hands. What's the best way for you to feel good this week? Because it's a lot of wounds. It's a lot of, you just got to take that deep breath. You got to look at the stuff that happened. Okay? Because I feel like a lot of you are feeling hurt about something not working, about something ending, about you not being able to be with someone or something like that. It feels unfair. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's going to be rainbows and lollipops, Leo. This is something major that maybe didn't go your way. Not the way you wanted it to go. But it's asking you to have a lot of, I don't know. It's asking you to have a lot. Your card came up, the strength card. It's asking you to have strength and to be brave in the face of what you're going through. Because your commitment is being tested. Now, this could be like a long distance thing. So your relationship with this person is about to change. And that is the one hell of a test, distance. I feel like your patience is being tested too, but I feel like this may be a situation that shows you just what you're made of. There could be children that are involved. Children could be separating the two of you. Something about children is affecting your love life. But I do see reconciliation between you and someone. It may be dated out further, but it can happen. It can happen. Don't give up on love, Leo. Because is what you're thinking even true? Is what you're thinking, any doubts that you're having about this situation, are they even true? Or are they based on past experiences? Because that's all thoughts are based on. They're only comprised of things from the past. When there's an inner situation that has not been made conscious, it appears outside as our fate. Says Carl Jung, okay? Go for the yes. Maybe it's time for you to allow this blank, you know, you got a blank canvas is what this is looking like. What do you want to see on this next canvas? What do you want to see in this next chapter? Everything that you've been through has made this moment possible. And therefore, it was all perfect. As sucky as that sounds, Leo. It's all good. It's going to be fine. You are fine. Everything always works out for you, right? Who's next? Virgo. Virgo. Some of you are breaking free from a connection that you were in that may have felt like a prison. Something may have felt like a prison to you. Somebody said, I don't want to be free. 3 threes. Was it a third-party situation? Somebody was trying to carry on 2 things at once, but they knew that they couldn't move forward with both of them. Three of Pentacles. It's almost like trying to carry all this on broke up the connection that I had the most stock in. Something like that. This is where I could have built a life. But this person was always, I don't know, it's like either they questioned whether you were over the last situation or you questioned them. Somebody questioned someone else's weaknesses. It's like, but is you good for it though? Because I know how you get when you know, or you really sure you want to be in a relationship? Because I seen how you was last summer. Something like that. Like, I know your history. Somebody had a lot of questions. Somebody also may be getting out of jail. Like, quite literally. But they may be getting out of jail and realizing that they no longer have their home. Or their person. You know what I mean? How they say, you know, you gonna hold me down till I get out? No. That's me. It depends on why you got in there. That's the way I feel about it, honey. We done been there, done that shit. It depends on how the hell you got in there. And if you turn the situation around, would I have done anything to jeopardize this family? And if your answer is no, then you gonna give me my time to think about what the hell I want to do. And I don't want to hear you breathe about it. That's, you know, that probably sounds really harsh. Now, I'm a very compassionate person, honey. My father been in and out of prison my whole life, okay? But, you know, but that's also why I'm also, you know, somebody who knows how to put up their boundaries. Enough is enough, darling. I can understand the you know, what happened back when, and maybe, you know, because once you in the system, you know, y'all know how it is. Once you're in the system, they find anything to keep your ass in there. Okay, especially if you are of color. But, you know, after a while, you just got to straighten up and fly right. I feel like that's what somebody, I don't know, I feel like somebody is finally being set free from something, but they being set free only to realize that they don't have the person that they, you know what I'm saying, they're supposed to be with. How does this person feel about Virgo? They are not worried about it no more. They don't want to stress about it. When I tell you, the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords in the reverse, Virgo, was it you? They realize it's like, this situation is draining me. How do you feel? Maybe you feel like you wasted a lot of your time. You don't feel good about this situation, or perhaps you feel like it's unfair. Maybe you need, I don't know, somebody needs financial assistance. But you feel like you don't know how to make this work either, because this person is bitter towards you. But deep down, you want this. I feel like you want them, but you're not saying anything to this person. The mutual energy between the two of you is guardedness and trying to detach. And maybe there's an energy of rejection here too. And I know what you did last summer. Type, you know what I mean? This person may have found out about some unfaithful ways of yours or vice versa. It's kind of like, I already know how you are type of situation. What's the advice for Virgo this week? Some of you are feeling very unhappy. I feel like you're wanting to offer something, but because of some sort of deception that you held back. I don't know, Virgo. What's the Seven of Swords? Maybe in some way, somebody's got something about them, or something attached to them, or something that they're heavily attached to. That's the blockage. Whether that's a person, a job, a substance, whatever it is the blockage here. Could be the way somebody thinks. Either way, or this could be that somebody's heavily obsessed with a fire sign and things didn't work out with this person because of someone's inconsistent behavior. I don't know, Virgo. What's the advice? Somebody needs to say something that they've kept in the dark from somebody. So whatever this person is resentful towards you about, it needs to be honestly discussed. If there's any hope for anything. What's the outcome between these two this week? Somebody's going to be setting themselves free. But I do see an ending. Ooh, Ten of Swords, Death card. It feels like a betrayal. It was due to a lie. This Queen of Cups is going silent. Like, I'm not getting what I need here. She's going to be holding back from this situation. That's why I said somebody may be setting themselves free. It could be like the truth shall set you free. But it don't necessarily mean that you're going to get the prize. Does that make sense? That probably was a shitty reading. I'm so sorry. This is a time for healing, though, Virgo. This is a time for healing. This is your true love. This was the romance of a lifetime, but we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you heal. Your life benefits as you allow yourself to heal from past things. And whatever that devil energy was, may be the thing. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't understand. Know that everything is working in your favor. Get back in alignment with your assignment, Virgo. What else do I have for you? From this moment on, send whoever it is love. When you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at begin to change. So sprinkle some love on everything. You know what I mean? Just whatever you would normally look at from a place of resentment and hate, and just sit there and meditate for a while and say, where can I find the love in this situation? And I'm gonna send that energy out, because that's the energy that I want back. With the pain that I'm going through, with it being a time for healing or whatever, the last thing you want to do is attract more feelings that you don't want to feel. You know what I mean? So, who's next? Libra. Where we at? 44, 50. Oh, I can't type. 44. Let's just say 45 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, Libra. Libra ain't worried about it no more. I ain't got no worries, says Libra. This is good. Or it could be you're not worried about him no more, or her anymore. Some of you have grown past a situation. You've evolved. Good for you, Libra. Somebody could be 33. You're not worried about nothing that wasn't treating you right no way either. That wasn't treating you right anyway. Something like that. It's like you don't have enough to give. You're not saying what I need to hear. Cool. You too? Cool. Everybody's like, okay, cool. You're not worried about it no more. Whatever this is, it's like, cool. You stay over there then. I'm good over here. Because I got mine together. You're not worried about it no more. Whatever it is, whoever this is. Who is this person that you're not worried about no more? Because it's usually a who. It's somebody from your past. 6 of Cups. But you're healing from the situation now. It could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And you're just following your intuition. You're more in control at this point, Libra. And it's helped you to grow because you're no longer focused on this connection. Oh my God, when I tell you deep sigh, Libra's done. But not in a negative way, like in a way where this situation has shown you who you are. You don't have to look back at it no more. This feels like closure. Oh, the Empress. Acceptance, closure. I'm in control. And not even like I'm in control, but like I know what I can control, and that's over here. That's all up in here. It ain't nowhere over there. It's nowhere external to me. And I feel like that's what's bringing about this Empress energy, because we got the mature woman and the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. And you're very side-eye about reconciling with anyone. Be a Scorpio. You're protecting yourself. You definitely would be rejecting this person if they came back towards you. Because what they said, the devil is the author of confusion, honey. And you're not going for it. You're holding back. You're showing a lot of strength and resilience in the face of this energy. Because I feel like in the past, how did this energy affect you in the past? Libra said, I wouldn't know. I've disconnected from it. But they left you waiting. There was a lack of vulnerability in this connection. So you just let go of the dream. And you told yourself, either I'm going to get over it or I'm going to die mad. So, cool. We don't even need to see how they feel. What's the advice for Libra? If it was too hard to make happen, it was messing with your confidence too. That's because it was unrequited. This person could have been very manipulative. But it's like the more you focus that energy into yourself, it's wonderful. This was a ghosting energy too that this person had, and they built a lot of resentment in you. But you just had to let go of control, right? You just had to let go of the will. Just allow it to stop. It's like you had to stop putting money in the machine, and then it just poof, it went away, didn't it? Good for you, Libra. Sometimes it's just that easy. Like the moment I stop putting coins in the machine, you know, because am I even getting the prize that I want out of the machine anyway? Believe in the impossible, Libra, is the card that you got. Let's see what else you got. Wedding in the reverse, and let your friends help you in the reverse. Hell, your friends could have been the one who said, yeah, you should talk to him, girl. Next thing you know, 10 years of your life is like, what the hell? What else is here for Libra? If you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else, Libra? Guard your conversations. That's why you had this. Yeah, okay. That's why you had let your friends help you in the reverse. You probably need some new friends. No, I'm just playing. Your friends aren't bad, but you know sometimes they don't know. You can't always listen to them. They ain't walked in your shoes. If you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Says Mama Ru. Okay. Guard your conversation, Libra. Sometimes it ain't about what your friends think. They're not living your life. And this is one of my favorites. One of my girlfriends gave me this quote. She said, "My man shows up when I don't feel safe." All of us possess a masculine energy. And if you're a woman and your masculine energy shows up around somebody, you don't feel safe around that person. Because the moment I feel like I got to prove a point to you or get into all that, I don't need to be around you. You're not bringing out the best in me. And I don't appreciate it. That's not what empresses do, right? So I just feel like that's the energy that you're like, meh, I'm good. There's something better for you, Libra. So, Scorpio. Oh, here I go. Typing too slow. I feel like how I used to treat my mama. Would you hurry up? You don't know how to do that phone thing? Scorpio. Oh. Some of y'all feel like y'all missed out on y'all's one. Or somebody may feel like they missed out on you. Be careful about how you spend your money this week. I would not, if you gamble or like trade or something like that, I wouldn't take any risks this week. You could quickly be knocked off of a pedestal by making any risky financial moves this week. But I'm going to see what this card is about. Number 11 and 12 could be significant. And number 7 as well. Some of you don't have the money or the finances to start something. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money to be with a certain person. Or maybe this person could have been connected to like some kind of destiny. Like you look at this person and you're like, great fortune, or they look at you like that. Okay, some of you could feel like you lost out on something big. Maybe you feel like either this person isn't worried about you or you're not worried about them. I don't know which way it goes. Maybe you feel like it's over. Some of y'all might be dealing with another Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. There's silence between the two of you. Pisces. And you're wondering, well, what the hell is going on? Why are you not answering the phone? Why are you not... What's up? You just not going to say nothing? You just not going to do nothing? So it's like I'm trying to not think about this, but I can't stop thinking about this. I don't know whether I should just set myself free from this. But you've already determined in yourself that this is my 10 of Cups. Or they've already determined within themselves, like... It's like you got all dressed up, you showed up at the venue, and they saying that the show ain't till tomorrow, or that the show was yesterday, or that there's no show. And you're like, but I'm already dressed, so you might want to call those musicians, okay? Call all the people back, because this show is happening. That's somebody's attitude towards this situation. It's like, no, I'm already here. Okay. Some of y'all are trying to distract yourselves from that thought. It's like you're trying to take somebody down off of a pedestal because maybe you feel like they already are engaged in something else. There's two energies here. Some of you are trying to avoid your thoughts. I've been there. But how does... Okay. Who are we talking about here? Whatever it is, whoever it is, it's like you tried, but maybe you feel like you have to let go of this person. Like this person has broken your heart. How do they feel about Scorpio? And they might have felt like you... Ooh! They felt like you lied, Scorpio. Like you weren't ready for whatever they was talking about. Something about like, I heard you failed me before. Some of you need to tap into your creativity. I don't know why I just looked over at these breadcrumbs and it says, get creative. I don't know why. Something you need to get creative about. Could be a problem that you need to solve. Creativity helps with that. Okay. Somebody's not over what happened between the two of you. They still harbor those feelings about you, Scorpio. And there is another connection that this person may have been in. But you want this with them. You want the Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles with them. Two of Cups. Y'all still have a connection. How do they feel about y'all's connection? There's still resentment. You can see that. And they are kind of like wanting to give up. But they kind of slick waiting on it too. But it's kind of like, I'm not making no move until you make this right with me. That's what it's giving. So it's like you're trying to take this person off of a pedestal that maybe you put them on, or vice versa. But you can't help to, you or them can't help but to feel like I lost the lottery. You know what I mean? Not I won the lottery, I lost the lottery. Whether it was in this person or whether I don't feel like I have enough to bring to the table in order to be with this person. Sometimes you gotta think, I mean, when we put people on a pedestal, that's not a safe place to be anyway, for either person. It's not safe for a person to put another person on a pedestal. It's not safe to be on one. Because the moment that I disappoint you, honey, woo, the disappointment hits that much harder. So there's unfinished business between you and this person, but somebody needs to do something about it. Either set themselves free, give yourself the closure that you're looking for, or go ahead and take that chance. Somebody's wondering if it can work on a practical level. Just take it one step at a time. Get creative. But are you healed? Are you upset? Because there's something here where somebody has lost hope in the connection because of someone's prior actions in the connection. But the masculine energy is looking at the feminine like, but you are everything that I would want. But maybe you just don't believe in it no more. What's the outcome between these two this week? Ugh. Get in control of your shit, Scorpio. You or them. Take your focus off of whether or not you're going to be rejected by somebody. And just go for it. Go fix whatever was wrong. So that the burdens can be dropped. You know, a lot of times we so busy running away from the problem. You face your fear and it will no longer be a fear. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, if a big ass, like God forbid, I'm so scared of spiders, but if a big ass spider was up in this motherfucker, okay, it's me or you. And I pay the rent here. And believe me, I'm scared. Okay? I'm scared of it. I'm scared. But it's me or you. And it ain't gonna be me. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, Scorpio. That is the energy. Look at the bigger picture. I mean, being scared now, or I don't know, not doing it now, and then looking down the years, 10 years down the line, and you still didn't do it. I don't know. Look at the bigger picture. If you do it now, then you get what you get now. If you do it later, or if you never even try, then you always be wondering what could have happened. I feel like the same thing with Libra. And this ain't about what your friends think. And a part of you, let's see. Some of you are in a situation where it is not safe for you to love and you do not need to keep waiting on it, but you have not freed yourself from that either. I don't see it going to the next level, and I see it also blocking what could be for you. This could be somebody who doesn't have children. Scorpio. I don't know. What else is here for Scorpio? Your thinking affects your emotions, Scorpio. Be careful what you're thinking. Be careful about that ego, too. Some of you just need to let it be. You know what I mean? If you planted a seed, you gotta let it grow. Don't downplay your values to accommodate someone else's failures. And believe that everything that you've been through has made this moment possible. But you know what? If you keep giving somebody, if somebody has already shown you who they are, and you keep giving to that, then at that point it's on you. I don't know who that's for, but I'm gonna move on to who? Sagittarius. Sag. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody may not be doing too well. Some of you need to call and check on you. There's some masculine energy in your life. Or it could have been a breakup and this person is sick about it. Number 51, 31 could be significant. Something didn't work. Something wasn't working between you and another person. It could be an Aries or a Scorpio. Damn. Or a Cancer. Sagittarius? What ended? A lot of you don't even have a real answer for why this ended. Or, somebody could be pregnant. It's like maybe you find out somebody was pregnant, or it's like, I knew something about this. You know what I mean? I knew. Or this could be, let's see. Maybe a lot of you realize who you were. It's like, this is stealing my peace, or the me carrying this baggage from this connection is stealing my peace. So I got to go ahead and let it in. It has been enough. Like, whatever it is, it has been enough for me to end it. Like, you did enough. You said enough. And at the point where it's, some of you are ending a connection with somebody. The Emperor in the reverse. This person, okay, they could have been connected to someone else. They're not doing well, though. Since this connection ended, since you let them go. I keep hearing, before I let you go, before I let you go. I don't even know no other part of that song. They want to reconnect with you, but they know that it can't happen. How do you feel about them? You're the one abandoning ship. How do they feel? They feel you abandoning ship and they feel like it's not fair. What was the lesson here? Be careful where you planting them seeds. Somebody was planting seeds. And I feel like this was a lesson in you slowing down. Like, look at what it is that you're giving your energy to. You know what I mean? It could be just a Capricorn, but that's not what I'm getting. This is what you're walking away from. This is what you're getting yourself out of, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. It's like, I feel like this is somebody who left you waiting while they went philandering about and had you stressed and asking where the hell they at or what's really going on. Until you decided, all right, what is it? King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. You may have actually found out that somebody was bisexual as well. Maybe you didn't know that. You know how sometimes you getting, okay, some people get cheated on and they think it's another woman. Sometimes it's a man. And it's like, oh, I can't. You know, a lot of women feel like I can't compete with that, you know? So I guess I'm going to head out. I feel like that maybe where somebody was at. It's like, I don't know how to give you that. I don't even feel like it was a place of judgment. It was just like a sneaky suspicion that somebody had. And this could only be for one person. It was just like a suspicion that somebody had. Like, I know you're doing something. But I didn't know it was that. Something about somebody's health, though. Did I pull advice for you already? The song that's playing right now is called Jungle Night. Ain't no telling what this person had going on, but you was wondering about it. Page of Swords. You kept... Now somebody might be sick. King of Pentacles. It's a Taurus or yeah, Queen of Swords. You wanted the truth about the situation. I feel like you're going to get it this week. And then it's going to be like this. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I need some space. Give me 50 feet. But it's something about this King of Pentacles that you've been questioning for quite a while. They keep popping up in your reading. But I see you more in control this week, Sagittarius. I'm the boss. Taurus energy is on your oracle card too. Your dreams need a practical plan this week, so make sure that you're dotting all your I's and crossing your T's. Love yourself first. This is a soulmate of yours. But I feel like the problem that we oh, no, there's new love for you. Love yourself first and your new love will be revealed to you, Sagittarius. Something better than that King of Pentacles. Because there ain't no reason why you should always be looking at somebody like, no, you're not going to be happy. If I constantly got to be like, is that true what you just said? Don't live your life like that. Don't be with nobody who make you feel like that. And love yourself enough to, you know, be able to discern those types of energies when they come. I was listening to Rich Lop this morning. And he said something about, and I say it all the time too, because I think we both kind of focus on law of attraction on our channels. But he said, pay attention to the energy that you're in when you meet a person. And the last person that I dated, I never forget. I was super laser focused on, you know, my channel. I was super laser focused on everything that involved April. Okay. And then one night, you know, I shut everything down for the night and I was like, I'm bored. And then I attracted somebody who was bored all the fucking time. Okay. Be careful. The energy that you attract people in. You disrespect yourself every time you say yes when you mean no. A leader takes the heat no matter whose fault it is. So some of you might be in leadership positions and hey, pay the cost to be the boss. That's just how that goes. Be careful of what you're thinking. Ask yourself if what you're thinking is even true, especially if it's something about you. I absorb it all. I am here to learn and grow and do the best that I can. And that's all any of us can do, Sagittarius. So, Capricorn. I keep doing that. All right. Capricorn. I'm gonna drink my tea. I heard I ain't thinking about her ass no more. It's like somebody's lowered their expectations. Somebody could be born in 82 or 61. I ain't thinking about her ass no more. The Queen of Wands. Some of y'all could be dealing with a fire sign. It's like, I ain't thinking about her ass no more. Screw her. Or the Queen of Cups. Some of you are just going to be focused on your independence. Maybe even starting something new. Talking to somebody new. A new idea that you have is something new. Yeah, freedom. I'm just going to take a chance on me. I thought it was a bluff. I don't know. You acting like you ain't thinking about her no more, but you might be. Okay? It's almost like I want to talk to you because I'm realizing that, damn, I feel like it's over. Some of y'all dealing with Aries. So it's like part of you's like, I shouldn't worry about this. I should just not think about this person anymore. But there's also a bit of an urge to think about them or worry about this and start over with it. Because I feel like there's a... You desired... Okay. You desired more from this person. But what were y'all both bringing to the connection? avoiding the topic. And see, that's the thing. It's like both of y'all either were coming out of connections where it's kind of that limbo stage. We don't know if we're going to come back together. Sometimes we come back together. Sometimes we break. It's like, you know how you in them long-ass breakups with people? Both of y'all could have been going through something like that. I think both of you came in feeling drained by something. Okay, there could have also been a Leo or a Scorpio energy here strong 3 times. Y'all could have both been going through endings, but I feel like what you were avoiding... Yeah, neither one of you had moved on from something. What did you want with each? How does this person feel about Capricorn? This person's getting over heartbreak. Is it about Capricorn? They don't want to say. It's. I feel like it's about something else. How do you feel about them? You're trying to move on. You're moving on, but you kind of want to reconnect with them. But you kind of block it because you feel hit by this person a little bit. What's the outcome between these two? Even if you two did reconnect, I don't see it being reciprocated. It would just need some work. Okay, somebody here works a lot and they travel for work or something like that. But this person is still trying to make some things right in their life. Advice for Capricorn. It's not gonna... It may be sexual, but I don't think it will be like love there. Y'all might reconnect on some sexual stuff though, but I don't know if it will be like love or like emotionally vulnerable. You know what I mean? Somebody's still a little bit tender about another situation. So just tread carefully, Capricorn. Don't open your heart up if you do come in contact with this person. I would lower my expectations for the time being. And it could just be until because I feel like there's some negativity that needs to be released. A lot of Scorpio energy was in your reading, and I feel like there's an ending. And with that ending, there was some negativity that was still being held on to, or that was all up in that connection, or whatever was ending for somebody could have not been the most positive thing. So I think there just needs to be some time where you put the playfulness back into the relationship, recapture whatever that feeling that was between the two of you. But somebody needs to know that somebody may be feeling bad about something because they didn't pay attention to the red flags in the situation. And maybe they waited on something. They gave something a chance that never came through. Meanwhile, they were blocking out possibly a chance to get to know you better. And so somebody may be coming back to this situation with a bit of pessimism towards dating or relationships or whatever y'all got going on. But I think it's over between the two of you. Honestly, I think you two might have another go round, honestly. But just be careful what energy you come into the connection with this person. Yeah, you're not healed yet. There's something better for you. Every one of our sentiments is a choice based on how we are thinking, and then I have watch your thoughts. Just be here for it all, you know what I mean? Absorb all. It's something about acceptance, learning and growing, acceptance, and keeping your ego in check. You cannot occupy levels until you obey the instructions in which to get there. Okay, sometimes we want to be the big boss, but we ain't paid the big cost. So I don't know what that's about, but we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, be careful. Either somebody's not saying something, or somebody's not revealing their true selves. Could be a Leo. Number 8 could be significant. Virgo energy too. Somebody could be being watched, or somebody feels like they can't say certain shit when there's a certain person around. So it could be like, you know, it's almost like, because look at this, false person. It's like I can't even be myself around you. I can't even say what it is that I want to say because it feel like there's always somebody hovering and looking over my damn shoulder. Like I can't be myself. I feel like that's how somebody might be feeling. Somebody could have red hair. Let's see. Aries energy. Somebody's like, I'm done with this drama. 5 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Cups in the reverse, but somebody has not moved on. Not emotionally. I still desire this person. It's something about if I can't feel comfortable, then it must not be the one. There's resentment, though, about this not being what I wish it would have been. Somebody could have also been unfaithful in this connection. But somebody wants to start over. But maybe holding themselves back from reconciling. Yeah, either somebody wants to start over and the other person is stopping themselves from reconciling with this energy. Why? They just say it doesn't work. Something about it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Why does it feel so heavy? Because somebody's non-committal. It's like always a reason to have to apologize. Always something to get over. It's like we make progress and it's like progress, regression. Progress, regret. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Somebody likes the idea of having to pursue and like fix it. You know, I feel like somebody's better at fixing things than just keeping things on an even keel. Which is exhausting. It's exhausting. But somebody's waiting. I feel like somebody's still waiting because they want it. I feel like the final decision is, I love this person. This is my empress. I want this, but I don't know if she feels the same. And when he finds out that she doesn't feel the same, he's going to be pissed. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. Somebody may choose their job as well. So a place where it's like, I know that I'm successful here. I know that when I put my energy here, when I put my hands on this, it works. Everything goes. You know what I mean? But with this, I don't know. It's like it gives me pause. How does this person feel about Aquarius? How does Aquarius feel? Like, y'all both want it. Wait. Yeah. They find it to be stressful, though. They do. They do. And there may be, okay, I don't know which side this is, but somebody may either, it's like I want to talk to you again, but I don't. Why does it feel so definite? You know that somebody's not, either you know or they know that somebody's not over what happened in the past. So it's like, I want to talk to you again. You're my empress. This is the 10 of Cups. This is it for me. But there's something that happened, or there's something that's inevitable between the two of you. It's giving, because I'm wondering how you two started off and how vulnerable. You know, what was the intention when you came into this? You know what I mean? I'm not saying you got to come into a situation. I feel like there was a connection between the two of you, but neither one of you intended for it to go anywhere. Neither one of you saw it going into, like, or neither one of you were committed or thinking about commitment. But there was definitely something that was undeniable, but there was a lot of guarded energy. The outcome between these two this week. 8 of Cups. Not seeing no other choice but to move on. This feminine energy is disappointed and not putting any more energy into this masculine because he was not faithful. I mean, it's a lot of So it may have been the masculine energy who was like, damn, I feel you, but I ain't never expect all this. And, you know, sometimes people want to hold on to the connection that they have with you. And my problem is this. Because you can have that Tupac Jada love. I believe that it's possible. Now, anybody who, if, let's say Tupac and Jada would have lived, let's say Tupac would have lived. Lord, sorry, Jada. Let's say that Tupac would have lived. Honey, wouldn't nobody want to be with Jada or Tupac? You know what I mean? With the kind of connection that they have. It's intimidating to other people. So it's kind of like, the way I look at things like that is, if we have this kind of connection and you don't want to commit to it, you ain't finna keep blocking me for the rest of my life. Every time you walk into a room, our magic just starts, you know, wafting all through the room. And people are like, I know they together. I know they sleeping together. There's something about those two. So now don't nobody feel comfortable being with me, and don't nobody feel comfortable being with you. So are we going to act on these feelings, or do I need to get the hell away from you? Because that's what ends up happening. I had another friend. He told me coming in, you know, this man invited me to his house. You know, we grew up together, and I never knew he had like deeper feelings for me. But we caught up. I came to his house, and we had a 3-hour conversation, and there was this key that was sitting on the couch. And I just kept looking at it every now and then, and I was engaged talking to him again. But, you know, eventually I said, hey, there's a key here. And he's like, oh, no, that's yours. Took me out. It was, like, beautiful. Nice house, all of that. I felt like there was something he wasn't telling me. While we were at the restaurant, you know, very intimate, very cute, very, you know, he told me about a friend that he had. He said, you know, we grew up together. We're very close. I mean, close, like, to the point where we cuddle. It was like sleeping in bed together and shit like that. But I've had those kind of friendships, you know what I mean? So y'all tell me in the comments, okay? Because it's like, because when it comes down to your partner, would you want your partner cuddling in the bed with the gender that they have sex with? You just tell me. Would you want me to be doing that? Now, let's just establish the rules here. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I have friends like that too. Ones who I've never had sex with. And we can cuddle, and they rub my head and everything. Grease my scalp, all of that. I'm just trying to figure out what you're going to be comfortable with. And then I want to figure out what you're trying to make me be comfortable with, and so that there are no double standards in the picture, because there won't be any double standards in the picture. What's good for the goose is good for the gander around here. That's the way I feel about it. So, things didn't work out. It wasn't just because of that friend. It was also because while you sitting here telling me about your friend, and we spent the whole weekend together, you wait till I get back to school, because I was in school at the time. You wait till I get back to school that Monday. I'm in the middle of a lecture. And then he says, oh, yeah, that's one thing I forgot to tell you about. I got a baby on the way. Deal breaker. And it's not because you got a baby on the way. It's because you didn't tell me that at dinner. You didn't tell me that while I was still sitting in your face all weekend. It could be something like that. It could be something like that with you guys. Okay. Somebody didn't tell you why they had the chance. He's sitting there in my fucking face all weekend, and you didn't tell me that you had a baby on the way. You sent it through a goddamn text. Good night. Now, they have more children together. At this point, he tried to hook back up with me when I went home, and he had another baby in that woman already. So now they like taking Christmas pictures together, because you got a family. You have a family now. And I told him at the time, I said, you don't understand how this is about to change your life. You're not going to have time to build no relationship with me. Why would you want to get in a relationship with me right now when there's a baby baking? I don't know. Maybe y'all tell me in the comments, but I guess because I've dated fathers, not only fathers, but single fathers. Okay. I've dated, you know, I'm grown. Been there, done that. So my thing is, no. I don't need no fresh baby mama on me. Say whatever freak you want to say. I don't need no fresh baby mama energy in my relationship. So there's that. Moving on. Because you still got, I don't care. You still got feelings. You're going to have feelings for the person you create a life with. And that doesn't mean that you can't have feelings for somebody else. You can't build with somebody else. But golly, can we at least wait till the baby get here? I don't know why. I just went on that rant. And why there's always something in the Aquarius reading. Always. But I love you guys. Who's next? Pisces. Then I got to go, y'all. I got to experience a little bit of this sunshine while I have a chance. So, Pisces, 125. And I might do a collective message too. All right. Pisces. Somebody wants you to be their main team. They want you to be their main thing. The number 25 could be significant to you. Or two. Some of you could be dealing with somebody older. Yeah. And it's like, even though they're older and they have money and they have experience, they don't have what it is that your soul needs. And I feel like you can't move any further with it, or they take you out of like a place of peace. It could be a fire sign. They could be either lacking initiative on your part. It's like they're not doing nothing, or they were unfaithful. And it's like they went from doing nothing to wanting to be your man. And I'm not saying not doing nothing. I mean, like, the efforts that you would have wanted to see them making, they weren't making. And then all of a sudden it's, I want to be your man. It's like, where's the in-between? Like, we should have been working on this the whole time, because now I don't feel so confident about you being my man or my woman, my main or whatever. Something about it doesn't feel right. Or like maybe the timing is off. You may also feel like you were cheated out of the experience, or that this person was just being, a two-timer. It's like you did enough damage to this connection, and now all of a sudden you want to take it seriously. Oh, now you see the light. It's something like that. But I feel like you're still resentful from all the shit they did back then. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's like it took you a long time to get over it. And I feel like you didn't even like start any other relationship. It was hard for you to even talk to other people, you know, after dealing with this situation. So you just went to what does make you feel successful. And I feel like you feel successful on your job. But it's like, let's see, what is this person's intentions with coming back towards you? It's like, no, you can't go from A to Z. I feel like somebody's trying to jump from A to Z. So this may be somebody who's used to swiping their credit card and making everything go away. What is this person's intentions towards Pisces? Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, Pisces. Let's start over. I'm sorry for messing up our connection. For failing you, for avoiding putting in the work with you. I'm sorry about that. I learned my lesson. It's like now I see it's like after you walked, it feels after the fact. How did it feel? Whatever, like they want to tell you all of this. They don't feel right without you. Like being alone does not feel right to them. What's Pisces? How you feel? Like you don't want to worry about it no more. It was too much confusion for you. It was heavy for you. And I feel like you needed it to end. And if you were honest with yourself, you had questions about it, whether or not it should have been still been going on anyway. What's advice for Pisces? You're younger than this person. If you go back, you still feel like you have to protect your heart. So you may be sad about this. You may still feel like, you know, a sense of unfinished business. But the truth is, it didn't have enough to give to you. It wasn't going to be fair to you. I feel like you gain clarity, even though you feel that unfinished business. You gain clarity and control back over your life by taking distance from it. And sometimes the further away that you are from a thing, the more you see, oh, that wasn't supposed to work. This person you could have felt like this person was slowing you down. I've dated somebody who was a lot older than me. And I'll just say this. The limit, and I feel like there's a and it's just my opinion, you can say what you want to say, but I feel like the absolute limit when it comes to age difference is about 10 years, and I think that should be once you're in your 30s, and I say that from experience, because if I were to snatch up a little 25-year-old right now, I don't know, I just, you know what I mean? They just feel like somebody's baby to me. Or let's say if I'm 40 and he's 20. I feel Angela Bassett. Like, I don't know if I should mess with this lady's son right now. You know what I mean? Because I have an advantage over this person. An unfair advantage. And unless I really plan on nurturing and raising this kid, and then that's going to make it weird to have sex with him. I don't know. Like, for me, it's weird. It can work. But you can only be 21 when you're 21. And a lot of times you end up growing up faster than intended. I remember looking back and saying, damn, I missed 21 through 25. Being here in this mature ass relationship. when I wanted to be at spring break, making really bad mistakes. I don't know. It could have been anything, but I remember feeling that pull of, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be, and this is where I am, but also being grateful for where I am, because I wouldn't be where I am. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of things that go into that age gap thing. I don't know. Did I pull everything for you though, Pisces? Anything else Pisces needs to know this week? It don't matter how old they are. If they're not ready for you, they're not ready for you. It could be a financial thing. It could be that they're non-committal. It could be that they're greedy. It could be that they're unstable and something. It could be that they're non-committal. King of Wands and Pentacles in the reverse. 5 of Swords. Page of Swords. You don't trust this person. That's just that on that. Oh, Aquarius. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting this. Aquarius, there's something that you need to release in Pisces. You're very close to achieving your goals. So keep pushing. You don't trust this person, though. There ain't no point. Ain't no point. And then y'all gonna reconcile with them anyway. Ah! You gonna reconcile with somebody you don't trust, Pisces. Trust is in the reverse. Now, is it the trust in you that you need to have? Is it that you need to trust yourself? Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags and start loving on yourself a lot more. There's something that you haven't freed yourself from. Be careful about having children with somebody that you cannot, I don't know. Because I feel like we got soulmate in the reverse, passion in the reverse. You don't trust them, the passion is gone. Maybe this isn't the one, but they know how to flirt with you. They know how to get your guard down. Ooh, they must be fine. But it's something about you too. Maybe you have a different spiritual or religious background. There's something very different about the two of you. Pisces. Ooh. You know what you got to do, Pisces. I don't know why I keep having to go through this with y'all. You know what to do is what this card says. And the next card says no. Worrying is praying for what you don't want. The most important thing in life is to learn how to give love and how to let it come in. Trust yourself. If you can't trust nobody else. And get back in alignment with your assignment. Oh, Jesus. And just tell people no. Whoever keep calling you and pestering you about these damn dates, just say no, I don't want to do it. Sue me. That's what I'm getting right now, because people ask me, are you available in July? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? No, I'm not. I need to go home and see my family. I need to go home and, get my life together for a minute so I can get back in line with my assignment, We're going to do a collective message and then I'm out of here. So, collective. What's going on? All right. pull from this one. So, I feel like a lot of you, your emotions are going to be running very high. It's going to be an emotional time, but this is also the time where communication should be as clear as possible. For some of you, somebody's lying to you. You know what I mean? It could be a Gemini, or this could be a message for a Gemini. But your instincts are not wrong. If you feel like somebody's words are bullshit, 9 times out of 10 they are. If somebody's acting like they feel so pressured and, oh, I just don't know what to do, you're putting too much pressure on me, that means they don't want to do it. Watch your thoughts. For some of you, whoever you're dealing with is just not who you think they are. And we have void of course. There's nothing coming from the situation. There's somebody who is a very unprincipled person who you're dealing with, and this person is not used to even paying for what they do to people. It's like they got away with it before, they're going to try to get away with it with you. So do you want to be next? You know what I mean? Is the question. Something about only giving your time to people who value you. Don't allow somebody's fixation or addiction on you to fool you into thinking that this person's being consistent with you. They haven't done the work, okay? But they are shaken by the fact that they lost you. So just be very clear. Gemini. This must be about you, Gemini. I don't know if you can see that. But today I decided to forgive you. Not because you're not a reprobate. Not because you're not an asshole. But because I just deserve better. I deserve to feel better about this situation. Only goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. Not people who half-ass you and flatter you to death. You know what I mean? Be careful of the hunters. Because they camouflage themselves. They camouflage that urge, that thing, you know, with flattery and gifts and this and that. Anything that doesn't come from the inside. Okay? Because when you got stuff that come from the inside, you ain't got to swipe your credit card for a damn thing. When it's coming from here, people feel it in a different way. People respond to it in a different way. But how does your body, how does your soul respond to this person that you've been dealing with? Don't try to push it away. Just gently start sweeping your front porch, honey. If anything, get some brick dust. Just lay it down like they do on the movies. No, I'm not saying like do nothing weird that you don't know about, but if you do, hell, then whatever kind of protection you need, and if that person tries to cross over the threshold and they say, and then you say, the truth is often kept from you because of negative or self-depreciating thoughts, causing mental blocks, aka illnesses, right? There's something in this person that cannot be satisfied. There's a void. You can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it, but you can keep on singing. You can get back on your shit and keep on trucking. Because there's somebody who's just always looking for a chase, and you don't need to chase somebody who's always looking for a chase, okay? Possessive. This person is possessive as well. But let's see what other messages we can get. Because I think we know what that's about. Justice. So a lot of you, somebody might be getting out of jail for real. I think I said that in Virgo's reading. Somebody may be getting out of jail. Justice will be going in your favor. Or if somebody's going to court, okay. Let's see. You won't have to worry about your home, but somebody may very well be getting locked up. It could be over something financial. It could be about child support. Somebody wasn't handling their business. It could have been a masculine energy. Let's try to see what else I pick up on, because I don't like that kind of... I don't like reading negativity. But it is what it is. I feel like somebody need to pay the piper before the piper pay them a visit. Okay, now we have imprisonment in the reverse. But some of you, if you've been feeling imprisoned by a situation, okay, somebody going to jail and somebody getting out. They're going to get everything back that they lost because I feel like they were wrongly accused. Women, if you are accusing this man, because I feel like, okay, I just picked up on that. There could be an immature ass little, okay, who's vengeful and spiteful towards somebody. Okay, I'm just telling you how I see it. Don't do that. Don't do that, because this is gonna turn back around on somebody. He didn't do that. He didn't do what you said he did. Something like that. And I don't, you know, everybody has their situation. Sometimes the dad is a deadbeat. Sometimes the mama's a deadbeat. Sometimes the mama might not be a deadbeat, but she's a negative influence in the family. So it's like, yeah, you taking care of the family, but your toxicity or your resentment towards the father or blah, 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 blah is just as unhealthy as if you weren't there for them. Some of y'all need to hear that. Sorry. And vice versa with the man. Your check does not supplement fatherhood. Now, if the woman is keeping you away, you know, shit happens. But I'm saying, honey, we need to focus on the babies. We really need to focus on the babies, because it looks like somebody here was vengeful. Could have been because the man got in another relationship with somebody else. Who the hell said people wasn't going to move on? You know what I mean? If he's not mistreating those children, then you go in the mirror and you get your shit together. Okay? Now, I'm not saying he should be disrespecting you. He should not be disrespecting you. But if he's taking care of the children and if he's doing what he has to do by those children, which are his responsibility, period, he's supposed to make sure that you're okay, because you're going to be taken care of. If the kids live with you, then yeah. But if it's about you don't want to be with me no more, or somebody being vengeful, then whatever they try to do is going to turn back around on them. Because I see somebody of masculine energy possibly getting locked up over child support, but then getting out and getting everything that he lost. That's what I'm seeing. So don't be vengeful, okay? Because I feel like karma's flying back around like hot fire this week, okay? Let's see what else. I ain't never picked up on nothing like that. Great fortune and marriage. But it may come after somebody gets out of another connection. So if you're breaking up with somebody, some of you were expecting to marry someone, and because that person did not, that person turned out not to be who you thought they were, but it actually brought in a lot of great fortune for you. It's actually good that you didn't take this journey with this person. Because somehow it opens up another, I don't know, you just wouldn't have had the same life that you would have had if you had gone with this person versus not going with this person. There's great fortune on the other side of this. There's justice. And eventually you won't even be thinking about this anymore. Some of you may even be moving. I'm telling you, I feel like they wanted this with you. They're very concerned that whether or not this is going to happen, but I honestly feel like for whoever I'm talking to, it's good that it didn't. I hate that. I feel like something better, though, is coming for you. Any advice for the collective this week? Best to communicate clearly this week, because I'm telling you, I feel like people's emotions are going to be all over the place. You're going to notice it. The quieter you are, You know, if you feel like you ain't got a whole lot to add to the conversation, just be quiet. You ain't got to work so hard to fill in the dead space. That's one thing I've never really enjoyed. It's like if it's quiet, sometimes it just need to be quiet. I ain't got to fill in the dead space. This is a week of you really laying your burdens down. Honey, I'm going to lay down my burdens. So stop giving your energy to bullshit. You can do that even if you work a job and you work around about a whole bunch of people who are shit. I ain't gonna get too deep into it. I don't know who watched my channel, okay? But let's just say you're in a work environment that tests every part of your gangster. Because one thing April don't like to be like is to be sunned by anybody. And I will give off what one of them looks like. Like I'm really trying to bite my tongue with you right now, girl, boy, whoever you are. You don't have to, like I said, you have control over other people's, I forgot exactly how the quote goes, but it's like you do have control over other people as it pertains to you. You don't have control of how they treat everybody else, but you can teach them how to treat you without words. Sometimes I let a person just listen to what the fuck you just said to me. Did you hear how you said that? You know what I mean? Like, I had this one person, I don't know, this is somebody who's used, you know, this is maybe somebody who had a rough start, you know what I mean? Grew up in a rougher time, okay, with a, you know, a rougher background. Who the fuck hasn't? Okay, who don't have no struggle, who ain't had a chip on their shoulder about something. Okay, and so all my life I had to fight type of energy. So if you constantly walk around waiting for the asshole and people to show up because all my life I had to fight, then that's the energy. That's what you're gonna attract, and it's gonna be pretty miserable to be around you or to be you. Just saying. And, you know, I'm not holding nothing back today. And so that's the energy. This person is very difficult to be around most of the time. And I actually find more like I feel sorry for you than you're pissing me off. Because I can just shut your ass out. Especially since I've been reading tarot, it's like sometimes I look at a person, I'm like, it's giving the devil card, or it's giving, or Queen of Wands in the reverse, or it's giving, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually can see tarot cards when I look at people now. So I find myself a lot more quiet in group environments because I'm like, ooh, it's a lot of energy in here. You know what I mean? And I used to just walk around blindly, navigating through that shit, you know, or not navigating through that shit, just kind of being drugged through it. But now it's kind of like, I can choose to entertain this energy, or I can choose to transmute your energy as it pertains to me. So, good example, this is somebody who likes to gossip and talk about people. And it's never quite positive, okay? And that is like being at a picnic and it just start raining and thundering and lightning. That's how gossip feels to me, okay? Especially when you're talking about my people, honey. And my thing is, I ain't got to trust you. If this is somebody that you've had a bad experience with, I ain't got to trust you or them. But I enjoy the parts of you that I enjoy. And I enjoy the parts of them that I enjoy. And it ain't about our individual experiences with that person. It's about whatever that person brought to the table that added to my life or added to an experience that I had back then or yesterday or whatever. Right? So the moment that this person starts I just Oh no, I hear you. Don't feed it. Don't feed that shit. Because the moment you start feeding it, the moment you keep answering to it, the moment you keep picking up the phone for it, then they're going to feel like you're here for it. So I just, And it got so quiet and so awkward that they stopped talking about it. Who want to keep hearing? First of all, if I engage in this conversation, the next one's going to be about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna give you no reason to fuck up my money. I'm not going to give you no reason to fuck up my energy. It's mine. This is my day. Okay? This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. You know what I mean? And me being glad in it doesn't entail talking about people. So I don't know who the gossipers and all that kind of stuff is, but 9 times out of 10 it's because you fucking hate it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off of here because my mouth is gonna get uglier. And I think YouTube likes me so far. So let's see. I'll pull you guys an oracle message. And I'm going to just start chatting a little more with you guys because there'd be a lot going on that I'll be wanting to share with y'all. But, you know, and I don't give a freak who watch my channel at this point. You know, I'm going to say what I got to say. I ain't mentioning no names. And if you feel hit... No, I'm not even like that, y'all. But for real, hit dogs gonna holler. Me and my friend used to do that all the time. A hit dog gonna holler. And sometimes we'll be in a room and somebody get hit by something. You know, a hit dog gonna holler moment will come up, and then we wouldn't even say hit dog gonna holler. We just say, "Brrr, somebody hit." You know what I mean? If you hit by it, then go fix that shit in the mirror. Go fix that shit in the mirror. You can always rewrite your story. I got some new cards coming in. I'm gonna do some short videos. I'm gonna see how y'all like that. Because I'm still gonna be on tour until like mid July. So I can't promise you how my schedule is gonna be. So the hard truth, a truth to swallow. Here we go. You can always rewrite your story. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villain wins. However, that doesn't mean that you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. Collective. They only win for a little while. They will be punished for their evil, okay? But that's not our bag. That's not something that we have to be worried about. Because the moment that you start worrying about that, you're doing God's job. And who wants to do God's job? I don't. Okay? I don't need that much responsibility. You know what I mean? Hell, just trying to do what I got to do on stage and then come back here and have enough energy for y'all and have enough energy for everybody. That's enough for me. God can handle the rest. So... here's your last messages, collective. I'm going to just see what falls, and then I'm out of here. Again, there's something better for you. Love ye one another as I have loved you, because we're way too hard on each other for nothing. Ain't none of us perfect, okay? We can only assign value or judgment to a thing which creates a positive or a negative emotion. So it's whatever you put on that shit. Whatever you experience is whatever you put on it. You know? You're not healed yet. And healing is continual, and there'll always be something to heal from, and bop, 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 bop. But there's something bigger that you're not healed from yet. So give yourself the time to do that, okay? God said it will be done. Somebody's been praying for something. Oh, I felt it. Oh, I feel it in my stomach. And God said it will be done. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Your prayer's being answered. Whoever that's for, He heard you. The universe hears you. The universe loves you. The sun's coming out, shining over the trees as I'm saying this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in a much more perfect way than you could have ever imagined it happening. But it's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for your family. It is well. I am a well-being. Just keep saying that. I don't know. Just keep saying that as well. Y'all, I'm going to leave it there. I got to go. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.